Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on our glorious UK map. Our oil refineries are putting away. This train actually has 160 oil, which is magical. The other one obviously is not doing so good. At least it's got 6. The last couple of times I checked it only had 3. So at least we've doubled up. A 100% improvement there from 3%, from 3 up to 6. And I think, that's fuel. Yeah, you can have fuel. Yeah, they are rapidly trying to increase the product going directly to York, not really utilising the sort of bypass train. This looks odd. I did not know this looked as stupid as this. 51, that's nice. I might start setting these to wait for a full load. So when they actually come in, Liverpool sidings, it's not really a siding. Oh well, you're going to get a full load anyway. But today, we are going to do the opposite. Oh yeah, there's still this this nightmare fuel thing happening over here. Yeah, this is bad. Everyone is trying to leave Wrexham. What you should do is just build roads all the way down here, and then they can sort of enter where they would sort of like. I might do that. We're not going to do that today though. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I've said this a few times and we are coming near enough to the end of this playthrough. On the NIMBY Rails map, I have actually created lines, or finished all the lines that sort of go down to the sort of southwest area, and there ain't really much to do after that. Maybe throw a heritage line or something on. Don't really know. So you picked up grain, but you did not pick up enough. So I want to add something else to this. Now I'm going to be adding another train onto this line. Is that a good idea? Probably. I'm going to say no. I want another one of these. This is a quantity of what, 400? Yeah, 400. In fact, if there's another one rolling in just behind you, which there is, 400, I shall leave this alone. 425. It is maxed out, but we're going to be adding oil trains down here. Because just off of the coast of Norwich, we're going to get some more oil rigs. We're going to build an oil refineries down here, and then we're going to have trucks take it over to this for departure, really. So we'll set up our oil rigs once more. Oil rig, yes. So we'll get one of these. We will leave them fairly close to the land here. There's no point having them miles away, because the only thing we really have to play with is the Virgo. Is it the Virgo or the Titan? Sort of barge, right? So the line is there, so that is actually connected, and if I do that way, that is also connected also. Now we want a 2. We want a large. We want to spin you round. We want you to go in there. And this is quite a nice area, because this, normally when you place a dock, right, it goes from sea level to the sort of beach and then rapidly climbs, and you get this huge chunk, and it sort of looks weird. Which in the UK is generally a thing. If you are near like where I used to stay in Fraserburgh up in the northeast, and like Aberdeen, Peterhead, to me those areas, it starts, there are harbours, beaches, but then the landscape climbs rapidly. It's always uphill from there as you go more inland, and there's all those cities are sort of built on like cities or towns are sort of built on a slope. Same with Aberdeen. So when you're down at the harbour and the beach, so everything is quite flat, but then the landscape climbs rapidly and then as you start going more in towards the centre of town, you start going uphill. So you don't really have this and that in here. It's like water, land, straight up. This area is nice though because it is relatively flat, and we can actually make it flatter. There we go. See, look, beautiful. It was like it was meant to be. So that's one of the things when you're creating new maps. What I do when I'm trying to create a new map is always make sure that there is a relatively flat section near the beach. Like have it sort of flat and then have it sort of plateau for an extended period, so you can sort of build things without this undulating land here. Now I need to add, now this is going up. Oh, it's not going to work if you do it like that. Actually, it will work if you do it like that. Let's place an industry. So we want the magnificent oil refinery, fuel refinery. I feel that in the real world, they are one and the same. Basically, and I want this one to go about here. Right, now take it from, oh wow, oh no, that's fine, connect you there. Now this is going to go down sharply, but no vehicles are actually going to utilize this, and this one was made to perfection. Yay me. Right, you there, build a little curved section that goes around here. And this dock area should be in range of both. It most certainly is. We'll get a road that goes up there, and then we'll pull this around here. Now the city's probably going to try and build out there. I'm not too massively concerned about that. Alright, now you need to sort of go around this way, possibly bridge over here, and then connect it up to there. Well, you're going to need a drop-off point, so have a little section of road come out there. Right, get curved road, do that. It should do something relatively nice there. It's not too bad. We just need to select a bridge. I'm not really in the mood for placing bridge pillars, so maybe if I was one of those high detailing. The people who do high detailing to me are just like, it's like total witchcraft. It's amazing some of the things that people create in the sort of high detailing community. There's lots of channels. There's like Train Gamer and Hans Dempf, like AC Gadget, and people like that who do sort of high detailing. It looks really nice. You've sort of encroached onto that platform, which looks kind of weird, but I'm gonna allow you to continue living life as you presently are. Now this just needs to be a drop-off. So road, buildings, freight, a drop-off with 2 platforms, so this one, because all we're going to do here is drop stuff off. Can I sneak you? No. You're getting way too excited there. That was never going to fit in there. But yeah, we just need to drop stuff off right over here. Get it sort of flat, straightish. There we go. And then we need to build, obviously, the trucks to come from here. Now if we play this correctly, we can capture both. Now we actually only need 1 platform. Now it doesn't matter if it goes on the left or the right. I'm going to actually place it there, right? We are going to want this to be definitely longer, absolutely, definitely longer. So you go there, you go there, you go there. Oh, wait. There's probably not enough room here. How low can we go? Right, about there, that's fine. Now we need a, you know what? We shall add just a little garage here for trucks. I like this one. This one's really nice. Collision. I don't think you really are potentially colliding with anything. Oh, it didn't actually build it. Magnificent. Okay, so there's a extreme fine line. Choose the advertisement. Ah, so Make C has got his on there, and there's another one. Yeah, these are very cool. These are on transportfever.net. I do not know if they are on Steam Workshop. I was perusing through transportfever.net last night. There's lots of really cool stuff in there, and I will be hitting up mods from transportfever.net in the next playthrough, which will be revealed soon, because it looks like my new system will be completed soon, within the next couple of weeks, maybe a month. I am hoping. We'll just have to wait and see. So they're going to come through the city for a short distance, and then they're going to head out there. But we need to create a new line. So first of all, what you should have done is set your ships rolling. So you've made a mistake there, because they are slow, and they could have been well on their way to glory by now. Okay, so again, fastest thing or largest capacity thing is this, the Virgo tanker boat 376. Let's buy one. Let's buy another one. Let's do this and that. Let's go into these oil rigs and consumers charts configure. We'll want them creating 2,000 barrels of oil per year. And they're not in any sort of shutdown or maintenance period, which is the only reason, or there's no sort of economic crisis where you literally have to sell fuel. You literally have to buy fuel. No, what is it? Yeah, you can't sell oil because there's a global abundancy of it. There's no recession. There is a pandemic, but that does not really slow down. Oil rigs never stop working for anything unless it's some sort of huge catastrophic disaster, which are few and far between, so that is nice. A new line, yes please. We don't want to add it to the Liverpool line because that would be stupid, because it wouldn't work. Paint you blue. Norwich, this is technically still North Sea, but we're going to say Norwich Sea. There we go. Norwich Sea. Crude or oil? Just go oil. Right. So there is one. So we can get the first one rocking and rolling. Let's set you on Norwich Sea oil. I really sort of branched away. The naming convention has really gone to hell in a handbasket in this series. But the game is also starting to get very laggy, so I'm trying to wrap it up as fast as possible. Oil 2. There we go. Norwich Sea Oil 2. So one is on the left, one is on the right. That is going to be perfectly fine. Norwich Sea Oil 2. There you go. So that has popped off. Let's go in here, let's grab some tankers. So cargo, that's cargo. I'm going to get like unbranded stuff for the moment. Have you got any unbrandeds in here? No, but there is an unbranded that. There should also be an unbranded of this, yes. And there should also be unbrandeds of these. Yeah, tank N, buy tank N, So they're not really unbranded, but I'm going to get both of these. Alright, so set them on a line, which you have not created, so that ain't going to work. So you want to go from new line, there, to here. This is going to be green, and this is going to be RDT. Oil, where are we? Norwich. No, there we go. Now we can set them to go on their merry way. So you are RDT, Norwich, hello, no, it should be RDT Oil Norwich, not Norwich Oil. Right, so they are going to head out, and now we need to get trains to follow the same line as the good old grain train, and then come out to here and provide these with more oil. They are getting a sliver of oil from good old Yorkshire here, because this thing here has been taking oil, 112. There might be more starting to get shipped out presently. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple here waiting for a few lines. York to Hull, York to Newcastle. Why do you want oil? I would imagine that there's a train on here that has all cargo, and I bet you there's something here that can take oil. I guarantee, I'm 100% sure. This thing is doing really well though. There's tons of goods here. We need a second train on here, so I'll maybe add that today as well. We could possibly use RLF goods for Scotland North East. This has also got food and tools, so that's like really odd. Plastic for Hull. Hull is getting tools also. And I believe, right, that this is a plastic train right here. Now it's not got a full load. It is kind of nearing the sort of threshold to getting a full load, which I suppose is a good thing. It's definitely not going to have a full load on the way back, but it is getting there. So you unload your plastic, which we desperately need. You desperately need steel. And you desperately needed plastic, because you have that. There should be a paper train as well. Are you paper train? Yeah, paper. 160. So we could possibly maybe get another one of these as well, because I think this might potentially have a full load. Right, so you've just delivered some oil. Are you actually profitable? The answer is negatory. For some reason it's taking fuel and oil. Don't know why. But we shall let these Norwich Virgo tankers sort of build up for a while. Right, I believe you are first. Where are you going? Irish sea oil. Whoa. You've got a long way to go. Give me that. You should be on Norwich sea oil too. So about turn there, buddy. There's nothing waiting there. There is one now that your ship is on it. And you've already got 376, so that's glorious. Right, a train. A train. Let's get a train. Okay, so buying vehicles. I am anticipating that this is going to get quite a lot, hopefully. Let's have a look here. Let's check out the old liveries. I like these, right? So I'm actually going to get them. Sorrento, add, Add, double it up, cargo. What do you want? Well, we kind of want our really cool looking tank cars, these. BP, unbranded, EWS, green energy, VTG. Gonna go unbranded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 280 capacity of 305. Yeah, 324 is going to be too much. Because I think the platforms are 320. So 280, buy that. We need to set you on a line. Now you are basically going to go on the exact same line as these grain trains. So you're going to go from there. Whoops, a daisy. And you are going to head out this way. Yes, you are. So we'll move that. We shall bring this up, this individual line on its own, and check it out. It should be all good. It should just follow the exact same pathing or routing as the grain train. There should be no issue. It looks like there is no issue. Okay. So line 1, you are rail transfer. What is rail transfer under? RLF. Rail freight. Rail freight. Okay, so I need another grain train definitely as well. So RLF, rail freight. What? Oil? Yeah, oil. Norwich to Hull. Oh, Hull. Right, push enter on that. That is good to go. Paint it orange. We can then set this gentleman here to go. And I will obviously get another one of these. One is not going to be enough. Open, RLF, oil. So head down. That's grain, oil, Norwich to Hull. Off he goes. Or away they go. Maybe. The game is deciding if the vehicle is valid. It should be fine. Should be fine. MSC Sorrento. Sorrento was the what's the what's the difference between these two? Okay, one is just pure blue here, solid, and this has got that. MSC Sorrento. The Sorrento is the name of the starship in Star Trek Lower Decks, which I actually found to be hilarious, and it's good. It's really good. It's actually really funny. I'm looking forward to season 2 of that releasing on Amazon. But yeah, if you watch Star Trek, you should probably watch Star Trek Lower Decks, especially if things as well like Family Guy or American Dad are up your street. And it does a lot of things that the real life Star Trek, like things like Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate, were obviously TV shows or movies that were built for people of younger or all viewing ages to watch. They were very PC, politically correct. There was no sort of cursing or swearing, which was odd because in some of the situations, especially in Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Stargate, the Stargate team comes under fire. Now, soldiers in real life would be swearing a lot. I'd be sitting there like, holy shit, we're getting shot at. There are weird spaceships trying to blow us up. Same with Star Trek. If you're on the bridge of a starship and it's getting absolutely destroyed, shields are down, the thing is near imminent destruction, you are going to be swearing. You're going to be freaking out. But everyone is really composed and polite, and it's like, okay. It's like, that's not how things work in the real world. If it's a particularly hairy situation. But yeah, but Star Trek Lower Decks does that. When things go wrong, they act like, even though it's a cartoon, they act like the way real people would react to an intense situation, being under attack, being attacked by an alien, etc. The near death. So, yeah, it's good. But the Sorrento, the USS Sorrento was the name of the ship. So these two are heading out. We are going to add more. There does not seem to be oil here yet. Have I screwed something up? Because that is not within, that's not out with my wheelhouse to sort of screw stuff up. I would love this. See this asset here? I don't know why there's an oil derrick here. I suppose it's this would be the flare, is it? It's the flare. Because there's no flame, which is odd. And when you're flaring off, there's a flare. And sometimes when they're flaring off like large amounts of gas, etc., it's extremely loud. Have you got a flare? See, I think this here is supposed to be, or is that a crane? No, because you see that's a crane. And that's a crane. So this must be the flare. Or I think that is supposed to be a crane, but it's maybe the asset has been sunk in. I can't tell what is at the top. It's the light. I don't know. But anywho, why are we not getting oil here? This idiot finally dropped stuff. Yes, there is oil there. Okay, so that is going to work. Another grain train has not appeared yet. There is one there. But these are 741. Holy crap. Okay, right. Get another grain train. Make it something different, perhaps. Diesels. Do I want to change it up? What's in this sort of stuff? I like the fast line stuff, the Metro Land, EWS, Advance the Freight, DB, GBRF. Are there more? There could possibly be more. There always is. I mean, there's probably lots of stuff we've neglected. These are good, but they are actually faster, right? They are faster. What's this? The triple grey darker one. Nice. DRS mainline stuff. DB Schenker. You know what? See this unbranded preservation class? Isle of Mull, Stephen Middlemore. The Euro Phoenix. The Mirrorless Pioneer. 65 variants in here. The Mount Fuji. The Yellow Panel Ben Crocken. Which is this one. Pick something. Pick something to use. The other train is going to be here. This regional railways number. You know what? Take this regional railways number. Take this Victorious in blue. Go to cargo. Add 400. Where's my... There they are. 400 worth of these polybulk wagons. Right? So buy that. You are going to be set on your merry way to RLF Grain. So head down to Norwich to Hull. Okay. The game is going to decide whether it's a viable option. It should absolutely be a viable option. And then it's a waiting game to see if our oil sort of comes around. But there's other things on the map that I want to check. Also, for example, that train that is taking goods up past the Scottish West Coast, I would like that to be bigger. Now also as well, there were class 92s, 68s. No, we'll check that in a second. Once the autosave is done, so I can get rid of this. Actually, I can check it now. Diseasels, yes please. What are you? Yeah, these. Yeah, class 68s. There were brand new variants of these in Steam Workshop that looked really cool. I'm not going to add them because, like I said before, we are pretty much wrapping up the series. I'm going to add another DB Schenker train. Maybe this Tropical Canada one. I don't know why it's got a maple leaf. I don't know why it's got that Canadian logo. It confuses me greatly. I don't know. Right, so push play again. These class 37s are going to head out. So you're actually a concrete Bob. Well, at this point, I'm just sort of using it to sort of showcase. I mean, the regional railways are defunct now, right? Kaput. No longer of this world. Am I correct in assuming that? What I should have done is I should have threw some peaks on here. Okay. So remember, you need to use a couple of peaks at some point. We've actually got none on the line, and I think there still are one or two in circulation. Yeah, so these freight trains hold up everything else massively. There's so much space here that we could have used for other stuff, but the game is getting becoming it's not a massive lag fest. It is sort of getting there though. Right, so I want to add another train onto this west coast number, right? So you come down here. So what is currently running on here? The one with the Canadian flag, or the maple leaf, is presently running. And I want to keep it, get an EWS, right? Add that. Cargo. Now actually, get rid of that, right? What to do is get the first train, right? Hello, manage vehicle. Yes, please. I'm going to duplicate you. Yes. I want to remove that. Do that. Take you off of there. Go to diesels. I might actually get 3 of these. So we'll add one of these to start with. Right? What? This train has no locomotive. It sure doesn't. Remove that. Did I not add that? I did. Modify. I maybe didn't modify it. That could have been the issue there. Right, so the waiting game is on. Now another thing we need to do is food. See this container train in the background? Love it. Love that model. It's ace. Triple headed, class 37's there in the background. Hello there, class whatever. Class 67. Can you speed up slightly? So this is like, it must be like the pre-version of the class 68. They built this and thought this thing is pretty good, and then they gave it a really nice sort of streamlined look with the class 68. Is that a thing that happened? Maybe. Who knows? Alright, let's get you on the way. Ever since the Vulcan graphics update, see these lights? And on every train, not just this one, every train are now super bright. I think it really messed with the... Oh, you're actually there. Oh no, you're steel. Oh, why do you not have a full load of steel? Because I desperately need it over in this area. Let's get thee loaded up and on the way though. Come on you go. Now the reason this is a diesel train is because there is no electrification in Shotland, sort of north of Edinburgh and Glasgow. We're a backwards people, us Scots, but diesels are awesome. And it is a shame that eventually diesel trains will become a thing of the past. I do believe they have plans to electrify everything. Electrify all the rails, at least. It's going to take some work. Some of the areas where train tracks are built are phenomenally inaccessible. And I think that goes for not just the UK, but in many countries in the world. So normally the general case is, if you are going to build a railway where it is going to be difficult to access, then you would just electrify it straight from the off, rather than build it and then say, hey, we should have electrified this, let's go back and do it, and then find out that it's going to be a logistical nightmare. Which I think most countries do. The problem is with the UK is that its rails infrastructure was built many moons ago, way before they even thought of thinking, hey, let's make a train that runs on electric. Even popped into someone's head. Back then it was steam or bust. Good old coal power. Right, so you have unloaded. You did appear with a, we'll say, lacking amount of steel, because this here is going to blow through that in very short order. I probably should duplicate this train right here. That should absolutely be a thing that we do. You are loading up with 200 goods, of which there were 255. You are coming in with 210 planks. I think we're good. No, we're not. We're not good for planks. We are good for plastic. I think planks and paper possibly need to be better. Whoa, hey you. I wanted to check you as well. 29. Yep. That's not so good. We will go back and check our Norwich. There's actually more waiting for this 20. Holy crap. Don't start celebrating just yet. There's 290 here. So I think this thing, quick math, 240. 240 is okay, and I think it's almost... Oh wow, you are very far away. Okay. You are far away indeed. You know what? Go to here. Buy vehicles. Right, now I said I was going to do this, and I am. If not, a man of my word. 90 miles per hour. Right, a peaks. Class 45, and we'll get a class 46, right? Cargo. Variants. I'm going to make this one SO. Capacity of, what was it? Well, actually, look at the 280. 280 is fine. Yeah, buy that. Set you on that line that goes from RDT oil, Liverpool to York. Oil, Glasgow, Norwich to Hull, oil, Glasgow. Is it under crude? It shouldn't be under crude. No, it should be under oil. I've lost it. Now it could be under RLT, oil, Abs to York. Well, that's wrong. I actually have no idea. Sorry train, you're going to have to hold. RLF fuel. Okay. Fuel, York to Liverpool. Okay, right. We found it. We found the culprit. RLF fuel York to Liverpool. I was about to put it on Cardiff to Liverpool, something there. Right, the game is going to decide whether it's a viable option. It should be. I've used the peaks before, way back when. It's nice to have the sort of older school stuff rolling as well. I quite enjoy it. Yeah, they're very nice models, the good old peaks. These ones don't have the names on them. The other variants do, like the scaffold peak, etc. But these are going to be just fine. You go and load up. You are woefully ineffective, but I am hoping that you get better over time. I mean, I could do something stupid, like set this to wait for a full load. I'm going to do that. Or am I going to do that? No. No. Just leave it. Leave it as is. What's waiting here? Right, so the grain is going down. There seems to be oil being transported, which is bad. Oil should just be purely getting refined there. So, you know what? If we manage this line and set this to only take, so at Ipswich, load only that. I suppose it could unload fuel here, if there was fuel here, and it could take it to Norwich and then down to Ipswich. It could do that. That is absolutely a thing. How is the paper situation? Whoa, 283. So manage this vehicle, right? I don't know where it came from. I'm going to duplicate it, but I'm going to change up its front running loco. So electrics, these things, Southwest Trains, Stobart Rail. Why the hell not? Modify. There you go. Where are you actually coming from? Over here. Where's that? Where the hell is this? Crewe. Crewe is the nearest station in which you can get to where you need to go. Okay, that's fine. But everything is sort of working, so we're looking good. Probably should add another oil train to this route as well. So we're going to do that. We shall do that quickly. Now we used the good old the Eurojoule. This thing is so cool. I really do like it. But we're going to go diesels back up here. Let's try and get another variant out here. The good old Chinook, the Barbie. We've used that really weird colourful one, which was cool. London Transport, yeah. Aggregates Industries, Sense. That's cool. I'm also going to add this one, the marine one. So add that. Or not marine, maritime. The modern Chinook, the modern Sunderland, the HMS Argyle. Yeah, add that. Add that as well. And then cargo. Let's have a look. We're looking for these. $305, $280. Buy. Let's set it on its new line, which is RLF oil Norwich to Hull. Right, so the game is going to release that. That is going to be all good. Once it's released, we'll we'll wrap up that episode. We've been kind of productive today. We've got a few things sorted out. The next episode will be a passenger episode. We'll be heading down to that southwest and getting some stuff done there. This is very cool. I like it. GBRF, the HMS Argyle. It's got the sort of UK Navy flag there. Can't remember what it's called. Looks like it's got the insignia there also. See if we can maybe zoom in. Maybe not. Hey ho. Off it goes though. So we shall leave it there for that episode. Things are looking pretty decent over here. We're going to get more plastic production. It seems as though plastic production though is not the present issue. It's getting everything else. So we added other paper train. That is going to take a hot minute to get from Crewe all the way over to Grimsby, which is over there. So it's literally coming from, yeah, all the way over there to there. So that's going to take a while to sort of go. Although there is a train works at Crewe, a lot of locos and things are built there and then sent out. So it's kind of appropriate that should head over there. Or does the Crewe rail works, is that still a thing? Because I know the Crewe railworks yards were very big in steam and into sort of diesels, but a lot of like electrical trains now, the Siemens, the Hitachi numbers, all sort of come from abroad, Asia, really. But yeah, so you are waiting for this guy to move, which is fine. But we shall leave it there for that episode. We have our oil from Norwich up and running, which is awesome. But yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you would like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. But I've been Danny Boy, and this has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. And I will catch you later.